There's one more thing before we sign off. That's what Ramesh Pawar said yesterday at the press conference, that they are seeing Smriti Mandhana, who's currently the vice captain, as the leader for the future. We've played with her, against her in the domestic circuit. What's your take on Smriti Mandhana, the leader?
I think she's a wonderful leader. I remember actually I played under her when like the first time she was given the captaincy. She hadn't led Maharashtra. It was back in 2014. She hadn't yet led Maharashtra, at least the senior team, and she was given charge of the India C team before India toured England for these practice games in Alur. And she was new to captaincy, but I think what helped her was it was a young group of players with her, a lot of whom hadn't, yet been around the system for a long time, hadn't been around the Indian team. So themselves were very, very nervous. We just had 3 or 4 very senior players. But, during that period, I remember, Smriti just made sure that everyone got together, ate together, talked to each other. She would always kind of go out of her way to make you feel like you were welcome. I remember she spoke to me a lot about what my plans were, what my fields would be. I think she's someone who is a wonderful, wonderful leader. And I think, through this time, since then, she's obviously become a wonderful leader of the game, which is extremely important. As a captain, to just be able to read the play, the exposure she's gotten in the WBBL, in the KSL, in the 100. She reads the game extremely well. She knows exactly what the bowlers are going to do. She's able to preempt a lot of those things. I think she will make a wonderful captain. She's also someone who sees the bigger picture, which is very, very important as a leader to be able to see more than just what's in front of you or more than just the next tournament. It's about seeing the bigger picture and seeing how this will, like Virat Kohli talks a lot about, I want to leave the team in a better place. I want to make sure that we have a better future. I think, Smriti also thinks along those lines. And I'm sure, if whenever she's handed the captaincy, she'll make a great leader. And she's also someone who I don't think it will affect her batting at all. She's able to kind of separate those parts of her game. She's done that in domestic cricket. She did that in that series against England, I think it was in 2019. She batted extremely well. So when it ever comes to that, I'm sure she'll do a great job for India. And but there is a while to go. I think there's a World Cup before that, so we'll still have to wait and see what happens.